Hi, my name is Barbara. I work with the marketing department, and I currently manage Rob, Kevin, and Devin. I'm about to give Rob his performance management plan. Rob is a really good employee, produces quality work, but has problems interacting with other department team members and sometimes with members of his own team. I'm here to give feedback on how Rob can continue producing quality work and also build up the accountability of working with other departments.
Hi, my name is Rob. I work in the marketing department. I've worked at Envision for about a year, and I'm here to meet with my manager, Barbara, and see about my scorecard.
Hi Rob, how are you today?
I'm doing good, Barbara. How are you?
I'm doing well. As you know, we scheduled this meeting to go over your performance management plan.
Right.
So a couple weeks ago, we produced that scorecard together, discussed what your key accountabilities would be in this job. And I thought we would take some time to go over, the feedback of each accountability,
Okay.
and see what we're going to talk about in the performance review that's happening in a week or so.
Okay.
And then also set goals for May's performance review. Does that sound all right to you?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so as you remember, the first accountability I wanted to discuss was timeliness of projects.
Right.
Rob, you have been outstanding at meeting this accountability. You are green on this accountability. What have you done to make sure that your projects are turned in on time, and even sometimes before? Because I definitely think your other teammates would benefit from the knowledge that you have in this area.
Well, I guess I don't have many distractions around me when I'm working, so I'm able to focus on the work and get the job done. So that's usually my strong suit, is timeliness. So.
Really good. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, and just a couple of these other accountabilities I wanted to go through. Attendance. Now you are yellow at attendance.
Right.
Remember, we had a couple conversations, so just wanted to put this on the form. It's our third conversation about attendance. What are some goals you've set to make sure that you do come to work on time?
Well, I've had some issues at home where I've been having trouble organizing myself, and that's where I was late a lot of the times the past few months. So I've kind of got a schedule going where I keep a planner and things like that, and I set my alarm clock, make sure that's set every night, and doing those things is going to help me out in the future.
Fantastic. Then
Yeah.
It sounds like by the time we get to May, that accountability should be great.
I think that should be great.
Okay, well, there is one other area that I wanted to talk about specifically where you are a red in this accountability.
Right.
And that's the accountability where you're supposed to have monthly check-in sessions with key partners across the company. Wanted to ask you, why do you feel like you'd be a red in this accountability?
I don't know. I'm not much of a person that reaches out to other people, so it's kind of difficult for me to engage other people, and that's probably why. To be honest, it's also been unclear whether I'm supposed to initiate the meetings or send out emails to them, or I remember a couple weeks ago I talked to Kevin about one of the projects that we were doing. He and I were in the cafe, and we kind of went through everything there, so I kind of thought that covered it too. So I'm not really sure about what we need to do.
That's really good feedback. So part of the reason seems to be that the accountability wasn't so clear. Like the monthly check-in sessions, we didn't really determine what those would look like.
Right.
Whether they'd be email or meetings.
Yeah.
Do you, and another question, I just want to make sure, do you understand that, do you see the importance of having this accountability in your role?
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that what we need to do needs to be communicated to the other departments. So
Okay.
I do understand that. I'm not clear on how I need to do that.
What do you think would be the best way to check in with the departments? How do you think it would both get the accountability accomplished so that you're letting them know, but also make sure that it's fitting into your schedule and that you feel comfortable with it?
Well, I'm task oriented. I also visual, like to see things. So if a meeting was set up where I could see that in my Outlook,
Okay.
then I would have, I'd see that coming up on the, on the agenda and prepare for that. And I think that would help out a lot. That way I have firm dates on and firm times what I need to do.
So going ahead and setting that meeting on the Outlook calendar once a month, everybody knows when it's going to come.
Yes.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I was thinking, what if, right now, a quick goal for today would be if you, after we left this meeting, if you went back and kind of brainstormed a list of key stakeholders who you think would be important to be involved in these check-ins and in these meetings, and maybe send that to me. We can go over it, see if you have any questions.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, definitely.
All right, and then to tie in, I see the one other accountability that you do have yellow on is working with your team members, Kevin and Devin. So it kind of goes along in that same line, but I think you're a little bit more comfortable with them because you've been...
A little bit, yeah. I mean, it's, Kevin and Devin, they kind of get along good on their own. I'm sort of an outcast in the group, they share a lot more in common, so it's kind of difficult for me to, kind of hang out with them. So, in fact, Kevin called me Bob the other day, so.
Well, maybe do you see a way that we could take this accountability, the week or the monthly check-ins, and combine it a little bit with the accountability of working with your team and getting you in front of that team, getting you more comfortable?
Yeah, I mean that would certainly force me to get in there and I guess be more social with them and things like that, be more comfortable.
What would be a way that you could get in there in that group, involving these meetings, monthly check-ins?
Well, I know Rob belongs to the book club, so maybe if I join the book club too, I like reading, so maybe we can kind of get on a personal level there, and that would help with bringing things to the work aspect of it.
Okay, so becoming involved with some of the other Envision things.
Yeah.
Sounds great. All right, so sounds like we're gonna leave this meeting. Let's recap.
Yeah, I'll prepare for what I need to do with the meetings that we want to set up, and then
Okay.
I'll come back to you and see if my plan jives with what you want to do.
And even to take that accountability further with your team members, what if you set up a meeting with Kevin and Devin and kind of led them through the process of what we're about to do with the monthly check-ins? How would you feel about that?
Okay, and I can show that to you also?
Yeah, let's put that agenda together and we can meet and discuss it.
Okay.
I just think I think they have a lot to learn from you, and I think it would be beneficial for the whole team to get you in front of that team and also throughout the other departments.
Okay.
And with that said, I want to end on final accountability that we talked about. Quality of work, outstanding. Again,
Thank you.
You're agreeing in quality of work, and I think that with these goals, with setting up that monthly meeting, with getting involved in some areas, activities with Kevin and Devin, and also with leading them in some group activities, you will share that quality work across the department. The company can only benefit from that. So.
Yeah, thank you. Good. I hope that will happen. Yes.
All right, Rob, how do you feel about this plan, Rob?
It sounds good. Yeah, I'll set up the meeting right now.
Fantastic.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.